Welcome back. You're watching Passion to Win. Our next story is about an IT giant who laid the groundwork for the rise of a $100 billion Indian IT industry, and he was responsible for the development of the software industry in the country. Dr. F.C. Kohli, the founder of Tata Consultancy Services, or TCS, is sometimes described as the Henry Ford of IT services. Let's take a look at his story.
Born and educated in what was then Pakistan, F.C. Kohli had two choices after college: a commission in the Navy or a scholarship to study abroad.
I was born in Peshawar, which is now part of Pakistan. My schooling was in Peshawar. My college education was in Government College Lahore, which was at that time the topmost college in northern India. And then I had two things in 45. I had a commission in Navy, and also I got a scholarship, Government of India scholarship to go abroad. So finally I chose the scholarship and didn't go in Navy, not anything against the armed forces. And in 46 I went abroad. I graduated in power engineering at Queen's, which is in Canada. That is considered the #1 university in Canada. And then I worked with Canadian General Electric for a year, and then went for doing the masters in again in electrical engineering and power engineering at MIT.
After MIT, Dr. Kohli was offered a job with the Tatas.
And when I was finishing that, of course I was in touch with the education secretary posted from Government of India at Washington all through this, and they offered me a position with Tatas, at the end of which I did accept. And the Tatas arranged for my further training in power systems with Connecticut Valley Power Exchange and New England Power System for about 6 months. And after that I came and helped Tata Electric Company to set up what you call the system, management system, or you call it load dispatching.
Finally, when the Tatas decided to set up a computer consultancy company, they asked Dr. Kohli to take charge.
Then since I had worked on computers way back from 62 onwards, or 62 onwards from IIT Kanpur, and Tatas asked me about TCS, which they were setting up. So I moved on 69 to TCS. And that is how I got into Tata Consultancy Services. And it has done well. It was building up Tata Consultancy Services. The thing was, as I explained, that there was not much computerization work in India because the government of the day was not for encouraging automation or computerization. And so I had to go for export, and we did the Tata Consultancy did the first export from India to United States, and that was 74 end. And then we have been developing this expertise in computers in this country, and what is for me personally very rewarding is that almost 1/3 of the companies today in computers or the software are headed by people who have worked with me. So it's a very something that I get a lot of comfort out of it, that what we have done we have done for the country, but at the same time, we have not computerized the country because of different reasons. And also, the country has not developed the hardware manufacture which it could have if we had computerized, but we will computerize the country.
Today, known as the father of the Indian software industry, Dr. Kohli is still contributing to his nation.
What we have done we have won a recognition at the world over that Indians can do very complex tasks. Because whatever we have done, it is of the complexity is of very high order, and the quality of our work is of very high order. So with the result that today the Indian computer people who have worked abroad or working on are held in high esteem all over the world. And but as I said, we have done for others but not done enough for our own country, and that remains a problem and an issue. And I hope I'll live long enough to solve that problem also, or help in solving it.
Dr. F.C. Kohli was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award at the 17th EY Entrepreneur of the Year Awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, EY Entrepreneur of the Year Lifetime Achievement winner, Dr. F.C. Kohli.
May I invite Mr. Godrej, Mr. Gadkari Sahab and Rajiv to come on stage, please, to present this award and read the citation.
It is time now for another short break, but on the other side, Chandrasekhar Ghosh tells us what inspired him to found Bandhan Bank. That story when we return.